Hello, boys and girls. We're back and we are here getting ready to do some writing. And before we do writing, we want to just go over a little bit of grammar. Today, we'll be going over pronouns. And pronouns are words we use instead of the person's name, which is a proper noun, or just a plain noun, which is something like a boy or a girl. So, as we look at this picture and we see we have pronouns he, they, she, and it. So let's start with the pronoun he. Which one of these nouns do we see could use the pronoun he? If you pick the boy, you are correct because we know he is for a boy, and so we would draw the line from he to the boy. Then we have the pronoun they. Now, they can be for a lot of different people that are joined together or in a group. All right. So, they could be the people in the car because they are more than one person, or it also could be the giraffes that are standing together. I'm going to choose the giraffes. I think that they, meaning the giraffes, instead of saying giraffes or animals, we can say they. Next, we have she. And she, we know, stands for a girl. So she can be this girl, or I could have drawn it to that girl because there are two females, girls in the car. Last but not least, we have it. And it is for a thing in a noun. It's not for a person usually, but it's usually for a thing. So it could be the car, or it also could be the tree. All right. So it could be the clouds, it could be the sun, but we're going to say it's for the car today, but we know that it could stand for other things. So again, a pronoun is a word that we use in place of a person or the proper name of something, or in place of a boy or girl, or identifying it that way. We use he, which is always for boys or a male, they, which means a group of people or animals or things, or she, which stands for a girl or female, or the word it, which is usually for a thing noun. All right, so that's our grammar, and we're going to move to our writing. And this week we're focused on list. In this lesson, we're focused on list. So with this list here, when you make a list, you usually number it, and then you're listing the different things. Perhaps your moms or your dads or grandmothers make a list for grocery shopping, or you might make a list for things you have to do, a list of things to do. Or maybe, especially around Christmas time, we make a list of things we want to get from Santa. So on this list right here, it made a list of things that someone does when they're playing. So it says swim at the pool, play at the playground, watch a movie, or ride bikes. So I'm going to ask, let's do this together. Let's find out what are some of the things that Simon, Molly, and Hester did in the book. And we're going to list them. So I'm going to put my number one here, getting ready for the first thing they did. So what are some things that they did together? All right, look, they're playing ball. All right, so they play ball. Two. What else did they do? Made paper airplanes. I'm sorry, did you see that picture? Made paper airplanes. So the next thing that they did was made paper airplanes. And again, this is just a list, so we don't have to worry about a capital letter or period because it's not really a sentence. We're just writing words to make a list. And also I wanted to point out that there's a silent E that's very bossy and told the A to say her name, made. All right, so they made paper airplanes. Let's see what else did they do. They make toast. They make toast. And let's list one more thing that they do in the story. Oh, ride bikes, right? Not in that particular page, but if we keep going through our book, oh, what about painting? I like that. All right, let's do this one instead. They paint pictures. Paint pictures. All right, and then as I was trying to get to on the last page, I believe they ride bikes. Keep turning. Keep turning. Oh, still turning. Oh, well, it doesn't show it, but she's handing him his helmet so that we know that he would be riding the bike. So if we had one more line, I would write that they ride bikes, but we don't have a line. So again, we're focused on list today for writing, and this is a list of things that someone might do with a friend, which is swim at a pool, play at the playground, watch a movie, and ride bikes. And these are things that they did in our story today with Simon, Molly, and Hester. They play ball, they made paper airplanes, they make toast, and they paint pictures. What I would like you to do today on a separate piece of paper is write a list of things you would like to do or that you do with your friend. All right, so that's your job today for writing. Make a list of things you do or would like to do with a friend. But before you make that list, go check with Miss LaBerth. I'm sure she has another brain break for you, and then you can settle down and get started with your writing. Take care, boys and girls.